Welcome as it's time to start our Saturday Taldore Insanity as we come upon our heroes who had a little bit of an investigation trying to find what was left down below in the tower, only to see that some had gotten there first. These creatures seem to hide in the shadow, and thusly, having jumped on down, not entirely realizing that they could not be seen, Jackson and Mortis were down, taking hits. People were felled, people were risen, and we are in the midst of it all, with Jackson being carried up by Brazen Edge, as with some goods, including crystals, these individuals seem to be fleeing. So it is with that we will start here. So Jackson, Brazen Edge is able to lift you up, and like a rocket, get you should be right to the wall of force there.
All right. Then as we land beside it, Harper is going to appear in the wall of force with these two guys.
That's not terrifying at all. Why would that be terrifying?
You're in the Thunderdome now.
Did I upgrade my wall of force? Yes, I did.
Sounds good.
And yeah, she's just gonna draw her blade and start carving into the nearest one.
Nice.
And Jackson's looking a little out of breath, even though he wasn't doing the one that was running. So first one.
Yeah, and remember the -4 is for her as well.
Right, so this will be a +9 to hit. Which is an 11.
Yeah, they got out of the way.
And the next one, oh my god, is a 10 or a 10. Yeah. No. The first one was a 12. This one's an 11.
Okay.
3 and 2. So 2 misses. Having struggles. Third one.
Look, Harper can't always be the MVP.
That's a 18.
18 does hit.
All right. And Jackson was unconscious when all the radiant damage happened, so he doesn't know anything. He wasn't unconscious; he was dead.
What does that have to do with anything? Jackson never knows anything.
I mean, but Harper might.
Harper
she-
knows so much more than you.
So that is 22 psychic.
Okay.
I'm continuing on from the damage from earlier.
So, yeah, all 22 psychic go.
And then the 13 radiant.
Okay, so that is halved.
And yeah, that's action, bonus action, and I'm gonna say movement, and so that's my turn.
Yeah, which, by the way, you would ask me a question about the packed weapon thing. You're essentially right. It would do that full transformation.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Very cool. That's it. So we go down to Luna.
Alrighty. So, I'm still flying, right? I still had cast flight last time. So that would still be up.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were flying behind Lithra, who's flying, and you were carrying Mortis.
Right. Okay. So then I'll go ahead and I'll try to get within. I think within 30 feet of the two of the shadows that are on the other side of the sphere.
Okay, so within 30. What's your speed?
Technically 60 with fly.
Yeah, you can. Just remember, some of them are hiding. The ones that aren't in the sphere are trying to hide.
Okay,
Right.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
so yeah, so they did all these did do a successful hide. So
Gotcha.
no one can
Forgot about
quite
that.
make them out right.
Forgot about that. You're absolutely correct.
What can happen
Mhm.
is, since you're sort of in the area, you can do an action perceive. And if you see it, then that relays they're no longer hidden to anybody else.
Okay.
Kind of point them out.
I'll do that then, because obviously
Assuming that people have the correct sight to see them.
you know what? I do have dark vision. I don't have. I can't see through magical darkness.
Right. So you do. I'm just saying, like, if somebody
Oh,
else
gotcha.
from their position can't see you when you're like, oh, they're right here, it doesn't quite work. That's
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and try to find them then. Would that be like an investigation?
a perception.
Perception. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. That's high numbers right there. 11.
Unfortunately, does not
Cool.
see them.
There's not a whole lot that I can do at the moment, so and that was my action. So that's it. That's my turn.
All right. We got some inspos from Nana. Go.
Thank you, Bobby!
All right. So, Alex, describe your character. You could describe how they arrive on the scene here. Looking at all of this.
Alright, so all of a sudden, you just see a planar rift, like a slight, like a zigzag, like start appearing, and then you see a flash of bright light, and then, up in a corner you see a early 20s, young woman with the dark hair just appear, and she all of a sudden says, "Not again," as you just see like a energy like rippling from her. And that's and then you said it's my turn after that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, to better understand the enemies, everyone currently is hidden on the ground. Well, right now, I don't know.
So there's two. I mean, there's two, like, yeah, you see people fighting. You see two shadowy creatures within a wall of forest. And other than that, it's like this big battle here. And for the simplicity, like, you're able to kind of see, like, the ones in the wall of forest look shady. You know, they don't look good.
Alright, and did I hear there's magical darkness somewhere?
Not anymore.
Okay, so everything is just regular darkness then?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goddamn spams, man.
Alright, so over by the ballerina, there's a bunch of looking things. I can see those, correct?
Okay, those are good guys. You leave the ghouls and the pit fiend alone. They're good guys.
Yeah, I would say you can tell that they're summoned and that they're being controlled,
Okay.
especially given your arcane
Yeah,
background.
you can sit over there.
Alright. Yeah, so she's going to attempt, because she doesn't know anything, she's going to take the what's it called now? Look action and try and do a perception to see what's going on.
Yeah, like
If
that. Yep.
there's any-
Give
Is
me a
it called like
perception check.
study now?
Yes,
Something
it's
like
study.
No. Search
No,
is the
studies
wisdom
the-
check, studies the intelligence check.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well,
Yes, I already knew that.
but because she has shenanigans, she is going to grant herself advantage on this check using her sorcerer wild ability.
Here
Oh.
Alex is playing, and I bring out this.
I know nothing. Alright.
Okay, so you're making perception, medicine, insight, or survival check with search. Yeah.
So my perception is going to be a 24. I got a 19 on the die.
Okay, at 24. Your eyes go across, unable to find the shadows, unfortunately, that are sneaking away. They got higher than 24. As, however, I would say, given the wisdom and attempting to understand this, you, it looks like the creatures that these people are fighting were trying to do some type of heist. It looks like the shadow creatures imprisoned in Wall of Force. They had somehow been trying to steal something. Your kind of insight here lets you know, yeah, there's more enemies around. They're unable to be seen right now, and you get a strong sense of honor from a white tiefling, a white-skinned tiefling that is there as well. So kind of you get all this, you can sort of get the idea of what's been happening.
Do I see
and then you do notice I think is Mortis in the pit still?
No, he's hanging out by Lithra.
Okay, you do see a dead Loxodon.
Oh, such as. Do I see the direction of an entrance?
So yeah, so right now you've probably popped up outside of the building,
Okay.
and everyone's trying to. In the main battle, it seems to be the focused outside.
Oh, awesome. Then I'm going to bonus action cast light. Or
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So, what do you cast it on?
sorry, I'm looking at the spells. I'm not casting the cantrip. I'm casting the actual spell. The
You mean daylight?
That's the spell. Daylight. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to print out the character sheet yet. So I'm
Yeah,
bouncing back
you're
and
having a
forth.
hard time accessing D Beyond. Yeah, so
I
you're,
am.
You're trying to look at these things.
So I'm gonna cast daylight.
Okay. Very cool. So what's the
60-foot radius.
race? So what's it centered on?
Let's. Can you point out the dead Lexodon, please? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's do. There's someone that's flying up in green. On the on the floor under her is what the center point is. And then, because I used the sorcerer feature, I get that back, but I can also now have an automatic roll twice on the Wild Surge table, and I get to pick which result from the two I roll. Okay, so first roll's a 98, and the second roll is a 22. So now I have to look those up real fast. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the 22 option. So now for the next minute, all of the spells that cast an action take her a bonus action to cast.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So now we've got we've got daylight centered where department?
Right under
Luna.
Thank you. The name went straight out of my head for whatever
Okay.
reason.
So then that's 60-foot radius.
Yeah, so that's pretty much everything.
Okay, very cool. Perfect. Alright, so it's still sourced. Okay. Alright, very good. That's what you're doing. Alright, so the four outside, I'm going to say because they're clearly moving in the daylight, they are, as they begin to move from their position, I will give away that piece of it. And then they're going to move 80 feet and begin to spread out from each other as much as possible in that 80 feet. Running away, which would take them out of daylight back into darkness. They do need to re-roll their stealths. So, okay. All right. So they are not able to get themselves stealth from everybody's passive this time.
All of
So
them
they
now
are
are
visible.
120, so
All right.
I'm just gonna keep track.
You got it. And then Charlotte.
How far are those things that ran away from me right now?
120.
120. Okay.
And they all went opposite directions.
Okay. I am going to climb. Wait. No. 120. Okay. I will and do I need to roll a perception to see them now? Is that
What is your we'll put this way, what is your vision?
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah,
yes?
what to what extent?
60.
So you don't see them. You don't know what.
And I have blind sight to 30.
So you don't know where anything is right now.
All right. How far is the point of which they disappeared?
Well, they went. They were
60
40.
feet.
60
No,
feet.
No,
Well, no, because
he put it here. They were 40, so they were 20 from him. So yeah, 40 feet, and then they disappeared out of the way. You're right.
40 feet. Okay.
60, yeah.
60. Okay.
40.
I'm going to I want to make sure I can do this real quick by looking at how big this thing is. It's large. Okay, good. I'm going to, being a small creature, climb onto the back of my devil. If I can.
Yeah.
And I am going to hold I will hold a chromatic orb at level 4 until I get to that point that was right at the edge. Meanwhile, I am going to, in other words, meant to cast it at something. I'm going to command the devil to fly down to the point of which they disappeared, which was at about that 60-foot range now.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to mentally tell the ghouls. Well, I don't know. Can I tell the devil to pick them up too? I don't know. Maybe not. I'll just
It would,
tell...
it would half their speed at that point.
Yeah, okay. So I'll tell Ghoul Interrupted and the ghoul with the dragon tattoo. They need to just start climbing down again,
Okay.
and I'll get back to them later. And so it'll end my turn. The ghouls will begin to climb down. And I will tell the I meant to say this.
I'm just double checking something.
Yeah.
You don't. None of the summoning is concentration.
Oh, that's a great point. Yes, I think it is. So no, I can't hold an action.
Okay.
Thank you.
No
So no, I can't hold the action. But what I will do then is this: I will tell the devil to fly down to that point and then start shooting at the in the direction that he last saw we last saw the ghouls, or not, the shadows disappear. That's what's going to happen.
Whoever they are.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Sounds good. Okay, so there should be one that he just his dark vision is 60. I'm assuming.
I can tell you. It is at dark vision is 60. Yes.
Okay.
He can see one.
So yeah, he just sees one.
Okay. So he's gonna start unloading his arrows, of which he gets 3 attacks. So he will shoot. First one he's going to shoot. Are these at disadvantage, by the way?
I don't think there would be unless because of range issues.
No. His short range is 150.
Then you should be good.
Okay. All right. First one is a 27,
That it's
and that one does 17 fire. The next one is a 17.
that hits as well.
That one does 18 fire.
All right.
And the
There
last
is
one
that.
is only a 16.
That will hit as well.
And that one does 19 fire.
Okay.
And that will be my full turn, with the ghouls traveling down. Half speed, because they don't have a climbing speed.
Nice. Okay, so the ones in the wall of force here will swing at Harper at disadvantage.
Yeah, her AC is 19.
Yep. All right, the second hit does connect.
Oof. But you can leave her in there.
Yeah.
Just technically they're not there, but it's all they can do. You know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
They're gonna get real confused as she just keeps popping back.
Then, because of the light spell, they cannot hide here very effectively. So, Lithra.
Lithra is looking down at Mordus, and she takes out a bunch of herbs from her component pouch and starts to perform the somatic components like how one would cast Animate Dead. But a bit of green energy flows from her necklace to Mordus and like cast Reanimate on him. That's essentially Revivify with extra effects.
No, I'm sorry. I want Reanimate Dead.
So I don't know if that succeeded or not, if we're doing the check thing.
So that's an action spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So let me. What does Reanimate do?
Okay, so you expend 3 hit die. If you can touch a creature who has died within the last 10 minutes and return it to life with 1 hit point. That's the. And in addition, rolled hit dice, you expend the casting the spell, and the creature gains temporary hit points. At the start of each of the target creature's turn, it loses 1 temporary hit point granted by the spell, while the creature has any temporary hit points granted by the spell and moves with unnatural vigor, gaining a +2 bonus to all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws. Once it loses all remaining temporary hit points granted by the spell, the creature gains a level of exhaustion.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So with that, describe Mordus's body raising from your magic, Lithra.
I think like as the energy flows into him, he stands up like how a zombie from Animate Dead would stand up, like puppeted. And then more as you open your eyes, you regain consciousness.
Not creepy at all.
Do you get 24 temporary HP from this? And I don't really have a bonus action, so that's your turn.
I have
Okay.
1 HP with 24 temp, is that right?
Yep.
Amazing. Necro power. Jackson.
Yeah, just right back in there, and I'm gonna roll all 3 attacks at once on the same creature. That's a nat 20, a dirty 20, and a 12.
Harper's back.
Okay, so that is 2 hits.
And one's a crit.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna roll the psychic damage first, and that's be so that's 24 plus 20. 24 plus 26 is 50, right?
Yes.
So that's 50 psychic.
Nice.
And then this is the radiant on a regular hit and a crit. Oh, that's 44 radiant.
Nice.
And she is just slicing through this as quick as she can, trying to bring it down. And that's my turn.
Awesome. Then we'll go to Mordus.
Yeah, so Mordus is going to stand up. Then he's going to jab himself in some pressure points real quick with a flurry of healing and harm. And use 3, let's see, 1d4 plus 10, or no, 1d4 plus 4.
All right.
Hold on, just making sure I read that right. Yeah. Okay. Does this roll the way it's supposed to? Does it add the 4? No, it does not. Okay, so that's 2 plus 4 is 6. Second is 8 plus 4, which is 12. Third, 6 plus 4 is 10. And then Mortis is going to, so this is my bonus action. His action, he's going to look around and kind of see where the battle's headed. And I think not realizing there's a wall of force is probably going to head straight for the wall of force. 55 feet of movement.
Nice. Very cool. So get up to there, then doom, and then Luther, where's the reanimate spell? I didn't find it in Valda's.
Oh, it's from Grim Hollow, my subclass.
Thank you. Because I do believe you're going to still have one. I think we'll have you up at 1 strength, Mortis.
Mamma mia!
We did remove Curse on Mortis last.
Did we remove Curse? Thank you for reminding me. I think I was
How
confused
many
about that
times did
process.
I say he's dead but not cursed, Matthew?
Never mind. We continue.
Never mind me. Boy, I know where you sleep. Just remember that.
All right, so you get up to the wall. Doom. I guess at least close to it. Anything else, Mortis?
No, that's. Can I see them with 120 feet of dark vision from where I'm at?
Yeah, because you're even. Yeah, because they're 120 from here.
Okay, well, Morris will make note of those directions. And that's his turn.
All right. Then Luna.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to try to get as close to Mortis as I can. I'll fly down, I guess, and give Mortis a potion of healing. Yeah, as a. Would it be an action to give that to him?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. Bonus action. I'll go ahead and give him the potion of healing, just a regular potion of healing, because, you know. But I can't. I still haven't seen. We haven't seen any of the other shadows. At least I haven't, right? Because they ran 120.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action to use a beat of force for any creature I see.
Ooh.
Nice.
Love me the beat of force.
Yeah, and then that would be it. Oh, I guess if I could. No, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna fly back up, but I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think for the moment it feels like they're running, not wanting to fight. So I think the immediate danger. I think the immediate danger is past.
You keep thinking that.
That's why I said I think.
Okay, so Honor is going to go ahead and cause some pain to Jackson and Mordis.
Also known as healing them.
As well as
I thought you said cause some pain.
yeah,
was like,
cause some
oh,
pain,
okay.
and Ashara as for some of you, your wounds just start to bleed a little more. Those wounds open up, and you see the this a slightly long-nailed hand, similar to Honor's, like grasp around, and your blood flows around you, just starting to try to guide you as it's like pushing you forward, trying to give a little oomph to your attacks as she casts Bless.
You don't feel blessed when it happens, though.
Oh, okay, so it was cause pain. Got it. Nice.
Yep.
I think Honor and Mykira need to hang out.
Evanora.
Evanora?
Who?
Yeah. Ashara. Because I usually never know her initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
So
sorry.
the problem is your name's Ashara, which is a Aarakocra sorcerer in D&D lore, and Bobby was an Aarakocra. I have some issues now because my brain is really messed up at this moment. And as soon as they're not in initiative anymore, to be fine. But it's all
Okay.
good.
So how far apart are these things from one another?
Well, they all went 40 feet in different directions, and then they all went another 80 from each other.
So almost 100 feet from each other.
Yeah, someone
Okay.
else do the math.
All right. And how far am I from the nearest one?
You are 130, it looks like.
Okay.
So it's likely you're not seeing them currently.
Okay, so because of that, she's going to attempt a search action to see if there's anything else lying around that is hidden unknown dangers. Because the other ones are hidden.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her sorcerer boon for that to get advantage. That is horrible. A 1 and a 2 for a 7.
I mean, things look real safe.
But the bigger thing that was going for was
Another
No.
wild magic surge.
yeah, because when I use that feature, when I cast a spell, I get to automatically get a wild magic search. So now I'm gonna cast a spell as a bonus action because of the previous wild magic surge, and She would go up to who seems to look like the best fighter of the group, which
She's currently in a wall of force.
Yeah, she's in a wall of force. You can't get to her. You knew exactly where I was going with that.
I did.
Okay, who would he appear that would be in the next best shape? That's a good fighter. I don't know the hell.
Well, it'd be Mordis, but he's not in the next best shape.
Okay.
So basically, as far as like, if you're looking for melee, you're
Yeah.
pretty much looking at Mordis and Jackson.
Which are the two boys right here.
Okay. Are both of them bloodied?
They're both bad. I don't know about bloodied.
Yeah, they're both bloody.
Yep.
Okay. Sad face.
Exceptionally bloody thanks to Honor.
She doesn't have to help you.
Okay, so then, the daylight has 60-foot radius of bright light, and then 60 feet of dim light. So then that's 120 feet. So then
They are
she.
in the den.
Go ahead. Did your mic go out, Alex?
Apparently it did. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
awesome. Okay. So she would like to move 30 feet forward from her. And then there she would like to extended spell. And then 90 feet from where she would be at from there, she would like to cast a daylight again.
Okay. So that should basically illuminate two of them.
Okay. And now I get wild magic.
Potted plant. Potted plant.
No, well, I get, because I'm level 14, I get to roll twice and choose my
do.
results. So, alright. First one is a 3. And second one is a 30. So let's see what those are. Just no fair. You can't give me these options. It's me. I have to. So my options are either I get to roll twice on this at the beginning of my every turn, or roll on the table at the beginning of my every turn. And then the result replaces, or my next damage dice, I roll on a spell, I get max damage.
Okay.
And I have to do the max damage because I really want to max damage disintegrate something that's not me this time.
I remember that. Okay.
Yes, that is a true story.
Very good. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so Space 130, and then you were a little further back. So yeah, based on where that goes, because you're not being able to get it right on them because they're moving further. On this move, they are going to be able to get out of the light again, but their position is revealed briefly. In addition, they are now behind full cover, so no amount of vision from where you are can necessarily see. And they can only be seen if you're essentially within 20 feet of them at this point, unless you can see through like solid objects, because of how they're getting away into the actual town now. Keep that in mind. All right. If their hide check recorded. Charlotte.
Hey. I will. Let's see. What is that noise? I will, let's see. So I don't see anything now. So I will use a turn to, I'm going to, close my eyes and think about dancing. And think about the perfect dancing outfit. And from there, my tutu becomes these long, spectral, like radiant, ghost-like beings that just spin around me as I cast Spiritual Guardians at 4th level. And I am going to use my bonus action to, well, first I will mentally command the ghouls to keep going down, so they'll head down. They're now 30 feet down. And I'm going to tell Mr. Devil to charge into the darkness. And we're just going to try to spot them. And if he don't spot them after he's charged, just charge some more. So I'm basically telling him to use either his full movement to try to find one, and if he doesn't, he'll use 120 feet of movement.
So his speed is 60?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm hoping my Spiritual Guardians might serve as some type of detection in the meantime, but you never know.
Okay, so charging into there. Yeah, you might be in the vicinity, but you do not see any of them.
Okay.
Okay. Spiritual Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
You think about this. Who do you make immune?
I make the devil, the ghouls, my party members. I don't think I know about Ashara, so I probably wouldn't mention them, but I would mention Honor. Out of habit, I'd say Seraphina. So I would, yeah, like my whole party, and Honor and Serafina would be the people I would definitely have be, as well as Jackson's sister, of course, and
Sure. Okay, so I'm trying to think what you can kind of do to this. Okay. So if you will want to probably declare all humanoids
okay.
because you're
All
running
humanoids.
because you're running
Okay.
into the village.
Oh,
Your homes?
okay, I
The
see.
Spirit Guardians.
I don't know
house.
why I didn't know that. I thought we were just in a cave. Okay.
Also,
yeah.
wouldn't that mean you have to drop your concentration on one of your summons since that's a
Shoot, I
concentration
think
spell?
you're right.
That is
I
true
think
as
you're
well.
right.
Yes.
Never mind. I can't do that then, can I?
It's
Oh
okay.
well. I'll just you know what? Oh no, I can't see anything in there. So I can't even dimension Doris in there. I am going to randomly no, I guess I can't do that because there's town people. Yeah, I mean, I guess all I can really do is just tell him to charge in, see if I spot anything. And if he spots something in 60, he spots it. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Yeah. Charging in does not see.
All right, so we're 120 feet in.
Okay. The ones in will do their requisite, trying to. We might as well attack the object that's hurting them. As they're trying to do this. Let's see here. That misses. First two attacks miss. Third attack misses. And the last attack misses as Harper's able to dodge all
Oh,
of them.
I got my bonus action back. Hell yeah.
Yep. Then Lithra.
I have a question. Did Brazen? I don't remember. Did Brazen Edge tell any of us that there's a person in the zero plane? No. Okay.
I don't think there was time.
I don't think so, no.
So I will move 30 feet towards the wall of force, and I'll. Oh no, that's my turn because I can't think of anything helpful in there in the wall of force. Anyways, that's my turn.
All
It's doing
right.
a pretty good job.
It really is. All right, Jackson.
All right. So yeah, Jackson is going to spend his bonus action just leaning over on his knees, trying to catch his breath. And second wind and try and get some stuff back. That's real quick. Is going to be. All right, that's pretty good. And then. Now Harper has the D4 added to all three attacks. And I mean, I don't think that's gonna help. That's a it might. Let's see. That's a 8 plus. The lowest is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. So I think because of the bless, she got all three hits. And then I'm just gonna roll all three. This is the psychic damage. It's- That's 36. Or no, that's a lot more than that. I'm gonna just use a calculator. 13 times 3 plus. All right, so that's 65 psychic to this one creature.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
Yeah. Harper focuses everything on this creature, and eventually takes the blade and beheads it. And then she kind of stands up and just stares at the other one and starts moving
Okay.
towards it.
As it falls, it kind of the shadows wrap around, and the things it was carrying, the backpacks there, vanish into it, and it's gone.
Like, gone, can't see it with blind sight.
It seems that wherever it was banished to, by you, Zero also carried with it the things it was carrying.
That's cheating.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
I mean, she could still attack the other one, but it's up to you.
Oh,
Because she did one attack there.
no, that was all three. That was the damage for all three.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay, perfect.
That's why it was so high.
Okay.
I was just focused and firing on one of them.
Got it. Then Mortis.
Mortis is going to turn to Luna and say, "How close do you need to get?" Wanting to know how close they need to be for the beat of force.
60 feet.
Great, and he's going to grab you and throw you over his shoulders as a backpack-like, as he uses his bonus action, Step of the Wind. I can move an ally with me with my normal movement without provoking op attacks.
Yep.
How
many feet?
Total of 110. I think.
Luna.
And he'll go 110 feet, and he'll do a search action to see if he can locate these creatures.
Okay.
And he will use a luck point for advantage. He does have Devil Sight.
Okay.
And he does not seem, well, it's a 14.
You don't see him.
Okay.
Are we done with this map? Is everyone in the city?
For the most part, that's where they're going, though. They are fighting. We'll see. It does seem where this is going. All right. And then Luna.
Okay, so I'm gonna also try, obviously, a perception check to see them, because obviously we can't do anything really until we see them. So I'll use my action to do a search.
You got it.
It's amazing. That's one more than last time. 12.
12. Look, they're nowhere to be found. It's quiet.
I don't have much in the way of bonus actions. Actually, I'll use the Boots of Haste as my bonus action, and I'll try that search again.
Okay.
No, please don't get on me. Please don't get on me.
All right, let's do that.
Boy, Zeke decided just for that.
Oh, come on. 16.
So cannot see them.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I tried.
All right. Ashara.
You're muted.
You are muted.
Alright. Sad face. Let's go ahead and hey, pardon me, sir, with the rabbit ears.
Me?
Yeah, you. Would you like a very lucrative opportunity to become a T-Rex?
How will that help?
You can get over there and help your friends faster.
Can T-Rexes see in the dark?
I don't know, but we can find out.
I've been a T-Rex once, and it was for less than 6 seconds, and then I was unconscious again. But I distinctly remember it was very difficult to see when I was the T-Rex, and I'm worried that in trying to help, I would just run over a whole bunch of buildings and crush people. So, rain check?
Okay, fine. Have it your way. And she walks over to him. Can she get to him with the 30 feet of movement?
To Jackson?
Yeah.
I think so.
How many feet of movement?
30 feet.
30.
Oh, that's Jackson.
Yeah, I think so.
And then
Supernatural.
she will pat his head and say, "Fine, I guess this will do as well." And she casts haste on him.
Okay, so haste to Jackson.
Now, I don't get the special, but I can still roll for my slight percent chance. Probably not going to get it. Oh! I don't know how I did that.
Did you do another search?
Yeah, I actually rolled a nat 20 this time.
All right, let's see.
Because
Let's roll the
I didn't get
search.
my other thing. Okay. Yeah. 21, which raw. I already have that effect on me. And a 68. What does 68 do? Okay, let's do that. I don't know what's gonna happen. So, if I die within the next hour, reincarnate is immediately cast on me.
Very nice. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So no one can see the remaining shadows, so they do what they're gonna do. Well, at least the ones that went to the town. So Charlotte.
Right. Let's see. I'm 120 feet in there. 30 feet blind sight. Did not see anything move. So
Remember, blind sight doesn't help you against hidden creatures. I
okay.
believe.
All right. Can I search while? No, I guess I can't. I guess I'll just have to search because I got no other actions I can take here. So I will do that.
So you're staying still and searching, so they'd have to be within 60 of your current position because your dark vision.
Unless I can do it while my devil moves. Yeah.
You
I
theoretically
don't think I
could.
can.
So are they just continuing the straight line?
Well, I'm gonna tell the devil to move out, like walk around for 60 feet, and then if they see something, take some shots. But meanwhile, telling the ghouls to continue going down and just to find me. Please find me, ghouls.
You may
And,
want to specify what they are shooting at if they see it, or innocent civilians may be
Well,
shot.
I've told them before to shoot the shadows. That they know the bad guys.
Yes, because devils are not at all known for playing with words.
My friends. He's Beelzebub. Beelzebubby. That's what I'll call him.
can shoot any shadow
So-
thing I see. Yes.
Shoot the things we're fighting, Belza, buddy. All right, and I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do here.
Alright.
So
Inviting all mortal lives. Got it. No good. Go ahead and roll your perception.
oh, perception. That's what that is. Hold on. Yeah, I guess it is perception. Was there an inspiration in the chat room here? I can't tell because I assume there's not.
I think there
Um,
was. Yeah.
There was.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
so that would make it flat because dark vision gives you a disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Okay. So a flat roll perception. All right, here we go. Oh, come on.
There you go.
Man, it was on like a 19 and then went over to a 1. All right. Well. Oh well. So now I guess the ghouls will move and the devil will move around a little bit. I guess the devil doesn't see anything either. So
Yep.
I guess that's that. Just kind of walking around.
Okay. Lithra.
So I saw that the crystals disappear anyways when we kill them. So I'm going to drop Wall of Force and try a suggestion on the creature. I don't even know if it can understand me.
Okay, so this is on
On the shadow.
Yep.
It's Wisdom 21 safe.
Okay. Sounds good. That is 20, so it fails.
Yay. So I will command it to hand over the crystal and stop fighting.
Okay. Cool. So that's the command. It'll do it on its next turn.
And I will tell everybody to stop attacking it for the moment because bad things happen when you're suggested to do something and you get attacked.
Very good. So now the wall of force is done. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so wall of force gone. All right. Then Jackson.
Jackson looks super concerned when that wall disappears, but he looks back at Lithra. He's like, "Okay, if you say so." And he's gonna hold the attack action for in case this thing does not do what Lithra told it to.
Got it.
That's well, I'm gonna sure why not. Let's bonus action get some more health. Might need it. Who knows? So another second wind. Ooh, nice. All right, and that's my turn.
All right. Mortis.
Smortis, knowing that it's time to regroup, is going to step of the wind and drag Luna back with him 115 feet.
I got
Sorry,
you. Like, we're
120.
spread out too thin. We need to get together. We're done.
Realizing that they aren't going to find them at this point without a more deliberate search, and that puts them at risk of ambush. So he's realized that would be a mistake. And then as he pulls up back in range of this ghoul, he's going to draw his bow and hold his attack action in case this thing does well. Yeah, he can see that the Jackson's holding off, so he would hold his attack action.
Yeah. Jackson's
uh,
showing caution. Jeez, we better.
For the first sign that this thing is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So, like, if it attacks a friend, or yeah, I mean, I guess if it attacks a friend.
Yeah, that's going to be probably your best trigger there. Attack
Yep.
a friend. All right, Luna.
How far are we from the ghoul or the shadow? Sorry.
From the shadow that everyone's like holding the action from, I think
Mhm.
you're next to it.
Okay, fair enough. Since I'm probably again still have fly on me because it lasts for 10 minutes, I think. I'll swoop in and it dropped the bag of blue crystals, right?
No,
Oh, it hasn't.
It hasn't had its turn yet.
Gotcha. So I'll hold my action. Oh, I can't hold to move. I guess I'll say as soon as it drops it, Luna will get in there and pick it up as a interact with object, I suppose.
Yes.
So
So you're holding it to grab the crystals away from as soon as it
yeah.
releases. Perfect.
Bonus action can't really do much, so that's I'm good there.
All right, then Ashara.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, can she walk towards the building and try and look for shinies? As a search action?
I think you do, and like there's you can look around. I think Arner in a moment is a little bit like, don't steal anything, but you could definitely look for clues and such things.
Oh. Well, she just showed up, so she has no clue what's going on.
Correct. That's why she is now informing you as she sees this.
22. And she's using the advantage thingamabobber she's got.
All right. Got it. 22. So now looking, you can see there's a hole in the floor that goes straight down to a place made with a white stone bottom, in which you can see various runes, likely of teleportation and other arcane protections. And currently, there are glowing blue cracks that are in it.
Don't cast magic, don't cast magic, don't cast magic.
Alright. Sad face. But she can't hear art department. So she's going to cast a stone skin on herself to get the wild surge again. And stone skin up.
All right.
And then alright, that's a 38 and a 27. Don't know what those do.
Options,
Oh.
options.
Fun. So one of them was a potted plant, and the other one is you see her vanish. And she feels it and she says, "Not again," and she vanishes to the astral plane.
The astral plane?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, that wild magic. All right.
Better than a potted plant, though.
Shadows do what they're going to do. Charlotte.
Well, I'm trying to think of things I can do on my turn because so far it's been a whole bunch of kaput. Maybe this might work. I will try to do minor illusion. I'm going to send a minor illusion about 30 feet to my immediate right, and I want to create a sound. I want the sound to be the sound of marching military footsteps with a drum beat heading this direction to see if it spooks them into going my direction if they're over there. So that's what I'm going to do with my main action. To see if I hear anything or...
So, minor illusion.
Yes.
So, minor illusion. So that's a sound within
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So they can't hear it beyond 30 feet. All right. All right. You put the sound 30 feet away of this marching.
Do I hear anything moving beyond that?
That was your action, so no.
Okay. Well, rinse, repeat. Ghouls will continue doing what they're doing. I'll tell Devil to look and see if he spots anything and take a walk around the block, and I guess that'll be that.
All right. All right, so now this one comes down, lowers the backpack of crystals they had, and puts it down. Luna, that's your thing to come in. Well, you're right there, so you pick it up right away.
Yep.
And they will not make an attack. This was command, so it's their deal. And Lythra.
Okay, you can kill it now. And she will do. Wait, sorry, I'm looking for. I guess she'll do a psychic glance at them. That's intelligence 21 save.
Nice. Oof. 7.
It's 23 psychic, and they're incapacitated for 1 turn. That's her turn.
Very good. Then Jackson.
I'm not sure where Mortis and Luna are, but Harper is going to position herself so that she can attempt to move this creature away from Luna, whatever direction that might be.
Okay.
And then she's going to... Oh, I need to... With all of the... Jackson was hasted. With all the magic that just happened from the new spellcaster, is that still up?
Technically, she would have kept concentration, but she's on a different plane, so I
Okay.
will let Matt rule that one. I don't know.
Yeah, generally, concentration between planes, probably not.
Yeah.
So Jackson has
Incapacitated.
Is incapacitated.
And so Harper didn't move.
Yep.
He also cast Stone Skin, which is concentration.
Oh yes.
Yep. So Jackson's
This
immediately
wild sorcerer. You're like, what is happening?
The fuck was God damn it.
All right, then we go to Mortis.
Hey, Mortis is torn because there's a part of him that wants to catch a stupid thing alive. There's a part of him that wants to shoot it with an arrow. Well, okay, he just died. What state of mind would he be in? All right, he's going to shoot it with an arrow. That's what he's going to do. And I'll use a luck point on this just to be sure. That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
For 15 magical piercing damage.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna keep shooting.
All right.
I don't have advantage on that, so I guess I used another luck point.
Sounds good.
Because I rolled it before I thought about it. That's a 31 to hit
That hits.
for 12 piercing damage.
The air pieces deep as shadow begins leaking out.
What will he do as a bonus action? Oh, it's actually higher because I have +2 and everything right now, don't I? I guess bonus action. I don't want to do that. Wait, does bonus action let me just dodge normally now? I gotta remember my character. All these changes, you know? Bonus action, patient defense. I can take a disengage without a focus point. Okay. Well, in that case, I think he's just going to leave his bonus action on the table this time. And that's my turn.
Okay. Luna.
Alrighty. Luna will go ahead and take some swipes at it with her sword. That is a 31 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. That's 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Take second attack. That's a nat 20 for a 32.
Woo.
Quick question. Does it have fewer than 100 hit points?
It does.
All right. So, kid, you give me a DC 15 con save?
Absolutely. 19.
Okay, cool. Good. I mean, because I don't know if this would have triggered the crystals that I'm holding in my hand.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh crap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But since it's crit, so question: I have 2 damages here. One is a 2d8 plus 7. The other one's a 2d10 plus 7, and I don't know why.
One hand, two-handed.
Okay, so I'll just do the one hand then. Makes sense.
Yeah, actually, you've got the crystal back.
Yeah. That would be an 18 points of slashing.
Very nice.
third swipe. Say 15 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That's 9 points of damage. Action surge. Let's do this again. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is 9 points of slashing.
Nice.
Next hit is 27.
That hits.
15 points of slashing.
Very good.
Third attack. Oh, it's almost another natural 24, but it's a dirty 20. Alrighty, so I'm assuming that hits. So
Yes.
the damage for that one is 8 points of slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, no, you'll see Luna just immediately just slice that thing up, just going as fast as possible, and then just kind of just decapitates it at the end.
Okay. We'll finish the round. Ashara. How is it on the astral plane?
Nice sunny and 75.
Let's. So, what's your character doing?
So yeah, she's just going to just stop casting randomly for a few moments and be like, okay, please be one of those times that I go back to where I came from. Pretty please? As she's just looking at in nowhere because it's just darkness.
How long does it
Alright.
keep you on the plane?
Till the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. Perfect. So, and your turn, you pop back. At which point, you look down and you can see now that bits of the floor down there are rattling, like vibrating. And that's the end of your turn. So then we've got these shadows doing their shadow thing. And then Charlotte.
So did the devil spot anything on his
Nope.
search? Okay.
You were just having a walk around, right?
Well, no, I said for him to search last turn.
Okay. So given where they were, you can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Uh, 10.
Nope.
That's with magical dark vision.
Right.
All right. What I'll do. Nothing is working. All right. I will tell him. We're going to do a fly, and he's going to cover 120 feet, and I will search while he's covering the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception since you're searching disadvantage.
Okay. 18.
Don't see anything. All right. Then the ghouls are doing their thing, moving, and then just finishing the round here. Lithra.
Do I see the ground being weird? Or is that...
Where are you? Are you
I
near
think
the tower?
I think I'm so... I don't know if I'm in the tower or at least near the door because I didn't move much.
Yeah, so if you're close to the door, you can kind of see now, yeah, like the pieces of whitestone are vibrating, they're glowing blue. It's looking very not great.
Is it like about to be an explosion not great or...
Well, since you could
okay,
you could do an action to find
I
out.
will cast Moment to Think and use my bonus action to think about this.
Yes.
So what check?
Arcana.
Okay. I use my ring to the advantage.
And with all those actions, like Moment to Think got super awesome. It
Yep.
was already pretty great.
28.
Okay, yeah. This is a 9th, if not greater, level explosion of arcane energy that's about to happen. A rerouting, changing of a permanent circle through residuum-rich white stone, amplified by residual crystal energy of whatever this stuff is. Like, this could be real bad.
Like on the scale, how big is this explosion going to be? Is it going to affect the whole town or just the tower? Or
with 28, I would say I think it's going to be straight up and then probably start to go in a cone shape once it breaks free of the tower's constraints. So it likely will go over the tower, but that means it's also going to be, it's going over the town, it's going to be above the town as well, whatever that would mean.
I think I have wall of force, but I think it might be a bad idea to try to contain it underground. So I'm going to relay this information to Honor and see. It's her tower, it's her town, so whatever
Okay,
she wants.
so you're
to
letting her
decide.
know
Yeah.
what's going on. Okay. Is she contemplates? So she tells, she's like, okay. We need to try to get everyone to shelters. That's the best place. Gather. Easier to protect everyone.
Alright, peoples, I think we need to do that.
Okay. Very good. So, all right. So a few things. From what you can tell, because this has been winding up and only became visible soon, but it is. Let's keep track of the rounds. Lithra, you have the information. It is 6 seconds from explosion, so this is the one round. In addition, just for the heck of this, not the heck of this, but ruling, the shadows are gone. They're super widespread out. They've essentially escaped a tracking time and minutes, if not hours, are needed to figure out what has happened, if that is possible at all with their stealth roll. So with that, this is the round before the explosion. As Honor is communicating enough, it's going to blow! Got to get everybody to safety as best we can! And we'll also say, worry about my people, please. And with that, we'll take the kind of last round before the explosion. Jackson.
So yeah, Jackson is just like trying to shake off the tunnel vision that just like collapsed on him. He's like coming back to. He's like, oh, fuck, my brain hits. Now what do we? Are we? I guess we're running. And he's gonna kind of stumble and run away from the tower with his dash action. 60 feet. Harbor vanishes, and yeah, I think that's his kind of his action
Yeah,
there.
just getting out there. Sounds good. Brazen Edge.
He's not here.
My bad, Mordis. So once you- fine.
Matt, tell me about Mortis's wall of force again. Is it a regular wall of force that I can maneuver with a?
With your cubic wall thing?
I don't know. I didn't fully understand what you. So when I
Your 10-foot wall of force. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a 10-foot by 10-foot wall of force.
10-foot cube wall of force.
Oh, it's a 10-foot cube. Okay. Well, that's probably not going to be super useful.
It's up to you. There's.
I mean, he never had a chance to move it. It's still down there.
Yeah. I just say if you want to try to angle it or do some shenanigans, it's it's kind of a this whole coming up depends on what you want to do.
I don't think Mortis would know how to do any of that to help in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So I think he's just going to.
I mean, the only thing I say is like you've seen how water reacts to hitting a flat surface, right? So it's not necessarily crazy, but you could rule whatever you want to.
Yeah. I mean, the best he could do is put it in the center, and that's how big was the space down there?
It's like 30 feet.
Like a 30
Yeah.
30-foot diameter?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right. Sure. Yeah, Mortis will use his bonus action. Do I have to be able to see where I'm putting it?
I think for this we can say no because it's going
Okay.
to get wiped out at this point from this thing. But yeah.
Okay, so he is going to place it in the center. It was an 80-foot hole, so I think he'll try and move it like 40 feet up if he can. I don't remember how far it can move.
What's Mortis intended effect? When it
Well,
hits?
my thought is if I put it in the center, the force that's coming from the bottom will kind of blow outward, which will disrupt the force going up the sides and maybe cause it to lessen
Gotcha.
the effect.
Okay.
So just creating some I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah, I understand now. Yep.
Wave cancellation is what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
Cool. My brain's with what you're trying to do. All right, so you move it up. Trying to
And then he's going to take off and dash and try to get out of there because he does not want to be anywhere near this thing.
All right. Are you taking Luna again or not?
Well, I used my bonus action to do that, so I don't have
Okay.
another bonus action to take her with me.
There's Mortis this time. Sorry. Very cool. Luna.
Okay, so is fly still in effect?
As long as you haven't done another concentration.
Yeah, okay. So with the boots of haste, that doubles my movement speed, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to zoom out of there, moving 60 feet, and then action dash again to move another. What is that? 100? Yeah, 120, right? Or not 60. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about apparently. I'll move 30.
Well, your
well,
flight
sorry.
speed is 60, right?
Right. That's okay.
So it would be
So
double
I'll
to
fly.
120.
120, and then I'll action. I'll move, right?
And then action dash would be another 120, and then you can
You can haste for another
action-
120.
hasted action dash for another 120.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was
Like,
just
the
like,
amount of
wait,
movement you get with haste is crazy.
yeah, I
Luna
was
just
so-
vanishes off into the.
Yeah.
I was
Or
so confused. I was like,
Superman's
I wrote this down. Why am I confused right now?
it. Yeah. Or I am gets it because it's Luna.
Yeah.
Cool.
Flew right out of this.
All right, very cool. Where do you want to go? Because you could definitely get to like the main area to help the people get huddled if you wanted, and yell out for them to do so.
Yeah, I think so. I think as I fly out, any people that I see, you know what I mean, that I'm able to, I would actually, if anything, I would probably yell out to get away from the tower as I'm kind of going through, just warning everybody as quickly as best as I can, as best of a spread as I can.
Okay.
Just say,
Cool.
hey,
So
It's
you're
gonna
yelling
blow.
and you're trusted. Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
All right. And then Ashara.
Alright. So when she was saying protect her people, which way she was looking? She wasn't looking down into the hole, was she? It was
No.
all towards the city. Okay.
Towards the city, yeah. So you want to fully know, but you assume they're there, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, she really wouldn't quite know what to do, so she's going to go ahead and run 30 feet dash 30 feet, so now she's 60 feet away. And then, well, so I'm gonna assume someone can't move as fast as I can. I haven't seen Honor do anything but cleric stuff, so I want to get next to Honor, and then Wall of Force in a area that has the end closest to the city. Well, no, Jackson still. Is there any members of the party that's kind of grouped up or not really?
Don't think any more. Everyone's kind of just been running now.
Okay. Well, so I think Honor's the closest one to the group, so to the tower, so she's gonna run up, Wall of Force into a cylinder cone, or into a half globe to protect herself and Honor, because she can't get anywhere else, and then end her turn.
Okay. Very cool. So she looks and yeah, she is trying to figure out what exactly she wants to do. Yep. All right. And then Charlotte.
You're muted.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I was sitting here asking a question. No, yeah, I was just trying to figure out what exactly. I'm having a little trouble picturing what's going on. Is it the tower that's exploding, or is it the floor? Or
The floor in the tower is like from your angle now, like you can see like a violent reaction occurring down in that hole.
All right, and so okay.
Everyone's running from it.
Do so. Am I close to where the town is?
So you're in the town.
Oh, I'm in the town. Okay, so there's no roof here. Okay, that actually is a good thing to know. So if I look up, I can see the stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I will. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of radius this thing's gonna have, but this is the best thing I can think to do. I'm going to dimension door myself. I'm going to say go up. Me and the devil will go 500 feet into the air, and I am going to use my bonus action to tell the devil to fly full speed up. So the first thing that would happen is we would teleport 500 feet, and then he
Okay.
will fly us.
Jackie,
Yeah,
I need you to know. I just want to make sure because
I don't know anything. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Because the information I was given is that basically this is going up, and it's
Oh.
a bigger danger the higher you go.
Oh well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. If it was my character, but I didn't want it to be an ignorant thing because that's not fair.
Okay.
So
So going up is a bad idea. Does it look like this thing? Does it look like I could, if I moved myself really far forward? Does it look like it's as bad down the road, or? I'm trying to figure out what direction to go here because I don't have a lot of options.
So Arna yelled out all around trying to get everybody safe, like trying to like protect the people. But I'll give you the same information I was already gotten, which seems to be it's more like this is going to go up and then into the atmosphere and spread out.
Okay.
That is the danger. As far as how far, how long, it's no way to know that at this point.
Okay. So the only thing I really know is I shouldn't go up. So I either need to go backwards or forwards.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's going to be a cone up.
Okay.
So down is more likely to actually miss you. At least the blast will, is what I know. It was a little bit more his thing, but it's still the best information you'd probably have.
Okay. Okay, because I'm not that far off the ground. I'm only like 5 or 10 feet off the ground, I think. So, did I get the impression when she said that she wants us to go hide somewhere, like hide in a building or hide in a?
She wanted you to go to the shelter where the people were and help protect them. That's
How
what she was
far away are
asking
they?
You'd be able to get to them. You're about 30 feet high, but you could get down to them.
Oh, okay. So would I need to use a spell to get there, or would the Devil's Flight take me there?
120 feet, you could get there.
Okay, so yeah, I will bonus action tell the devil to I think I in the meantime would just, I know I can't hold an action, but for thematic reasons my action would want to be something like if I could pick up a child that's running or something and put them on the devil with me and we can fly to the shelter, but if not, that's fine.
Absolutely. I think you can grab, just so the heck it, let's grab the mother and the child,
Okay.
and we'll have them both be taken to safety. Because
It's like never-ending story.
I love it.
Okay, that'll be what happens. Unfortunately, I think the ghouls are gonna die because they're on that cliff. They ain't gonna make it.
Man, there's suddenly a huge market for the Lament Undoing Zenith in Westrun.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, very cool. Then Lithra.
So I have one question. So I'm still in the tower at this point, and it seems like Ashara and Honor are protected. And I remember seeing this object that was emitting darkness. Can I still see it? Can I get to it with 30 feet?
Yeah.
I'll go pick it up. That's my movement and my free action if I can do that.
Yep.
And I would like to attempt to cast a 7th level Dispel Magic. The thing is, I understand that Dispel Magic does much less than it used to do now. But can I try to dampen the effect of this with such a spell? Thematically.
Okay. Well, what I'll tell you don't think this object is what's causing it?
Oh no, not on the object, but on the effect.
Down
Like,
there.
yeah, down
Okay.
there, yeah.
So you're trying to dispel magic down there, yes. So,
Yeah.
there is a spell at work here. So dispel magic can do this. 'Cause
Ooh.
Dispel magic is against magic. The biggest thing, it's not against items. That's the bigger change.
Okay.
But it's not an item doing it. It's somebody on another plane using a spell. So, because that's what we had sort of learned from Brazen Edge. I mean, you didn't know that, but you're just like, what? Lithra is being selfless, basically. It's like, I got to do something. All right. So I will. Let me reread the spell just so I don't say anything wrong, because it's one of the ones that got the biggest changes. So. All right. Okay, ongoing spell. Yep. Okay, 10 plus that spell's level. Okay, perfect. So this will be due to the nature of this. Okay, so a DC 20 is what ultimately would do something.
Okay.
Because of it kind of being the stage it is, higher will do more.
Okay. So that's an intelligence check, essentially, right? For
Spellcasting ability. Yep.
I'll use my ring to get advantage on this one.
Yes. Yeah, I was reread it just to make sure I'm reading the 2024 and nothing else changed.
Okay. 23.
Okay.
Let's go.
Amazing. Okay. In that case, that ends. And you throw your magic downward here. As you do, you see it disrupt a lot of what's been on here. You get a feeling like it's been activated to be very thing, but the last bit of it is what you're able to attack here. Now you're above it as well, so you're putting your energy down. It's going up. The spell magic would really activate it as well, taking off the power. So it begins to this torrent of blue and white energy begins to rise up as the white stone beneath shatters, adding swirls of green. I mean, Lithra would be in the center of it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Lucky you. Because that's where the wall of force is, beneath.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just thinking thematically. So it begins to swirl upwards, carving out a deeper trench. As it hits something, you see interference beginning to accumulate as there's just this kind of blank space that is there of where the energy does not fulfill. In the meantime, it is widening more now than it is going up, creating inner crater, which, with the dispel, is 30 feet in every direction from this, going just missing my wall of forced people 60 feet away as it comes up and only ends up rising about 60 feet into the sky in this cone as the energy comes up. I think Lithra, give me a dex save.
Seven.
Okay. So let me roll a dice here. What is your max HP?
170.
Okay. 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 So, in that case, it comes up and in a burst, your arm is caught and you watch it crystallize. And we are going to reduce your max by 30.
Okay.
So it becomes Steph. With that, it moves out much better than it was going to be. As you see it shoot into the sky and start to fall like a mist of blue coming down, settling. And as about a minute goes by, the wind carries it, it's beginning to disperse. You can see the various plants and even the rune flowers nearby begin to shift. Some kind of get up and start moving as if being awakened. An odd arcane event, but relatively contained to just 60 feet around. A large groundhog bursts 15 feet long from the ground and comes back down. But again, as Anna looks, goes, "You all are insane." And it is with that we will take our break. Alrighty. So, what's that? Those of you in the distance see the blue flash between the houses of the city. Already the mist is spreading out.
So is there debris, like big chunks of debris from the tower that are falling, or did all that
no.
get vaporized?
It essentially got vaporized here.
Okay.
And so what would have been much bigger between you all and a lot of Lithra's heroics was annulled.
And the remaining stuff in the air, is it look like this blue dust that we saw before?
It is like entirely vaporized, like into a mist. Right now it's in the 60 feet, so you can see it, and it is spreading.
So Mortis would like to take the green emerald stuff we got from the Arcanist to try to place it in the mist to try and collect it.
Okay. Now that is a ritual. So you will have to utilize it here while you're in the mist. And spend a little bit about 11 minutes.
Oh. That's a lot of con saves, guys.
Do we see Lithra? Where's Lithra?
So I think Lithra is floating in the air at this point. You can see a crystalline arm. Maybe I can tell them what they're doing.
Yeah, Jackson kind of moves up to the edge of where all this mist is, and is it like just slowly spreading outward in every direction?
It's spreading and thinning at the same time, but slowly. So enough to where if you're taking some action on it here, you might be able to do something. If you let it go, then it's going to be, it is what it is.
Lithra, are you okay?
Is this sort of like conscious and everything?
Lithra is conscious, yes.
Oh yeah, Jackson?
Yeah?
Looks like it's better now, huh? Sorry, go ahead.
Mortis, how do we do the thing with the green stuff to collect all of this?
Well, somebody's going to have to be in there for 11 minutes. And the experience we had before, there's no way we'll survive that long without.
What if they're in a magic box or bubble like Lithra did?
Well, I suppose if you could clear the air out. But you'd have to clear the air.
You can't move the magic bubble once it's made?
Oh, I can make another magic bubble, but I'm not sure spellcasting here is a good idea.
I meant like make it outside and push it in.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh.
Matt, you said my wall of force would get destroyed by that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
End of the day, it's gone.
I mean, oh shoot. I mean, I could try. I don't feel so great right now, but we got to do something before it keeps spreading, right?
Can somebody remind me what the effect of this dust is going to be?
Above table?
Mutate
Yeah.
everything.
Above table, it's kind of had random magic properties of transmutation.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Like growing third arms, or like what do you mean? Sorry.
Some people's eyes jumped out of their sockets and tried to kill them.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
Or I think they melted. You found peoples whose brains had to come out of their skull and tried to kill you.
Didn't some people turn into like mutated ice cream cones that attacked you?
Yeah, that too.
Okay. You know what? I don't know what I was expecting when I asked, but okay. Fair enough.
I go over to Mortis, and does Mortis have the ritual scroll out with the green stuff? Is that out and visible?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was planning to use it, and so Withra, and then realized maybe he's not going to be able to make this work. Currently, he's probably drawing out his necklace. To pull out his necklace of adaptation, but that'll take an hour to attune, and by then this stuff looks like it'll be dissipated, I assume, right?
Okay. I think Luna would come back and hand the bag of crystals to probably to Hope. Or Honor, sorry, not Hope. To Honor.
Yeah, assuming the wall comes down because we don't have the other player here. So as Honor goes, all right, and she kind of sees her talk about like not magic, so she'll take them, and I'll take these somewhere safe, I guess, for now.
Do you have any way to contain this?
I don't know what this is.
Well, if you can contain the air in the space somehow, that would be ideal. We have a way to actually gather it all to prevent it from causing harm, but we need to spend time in it.
The most I do have, and she takes out from a small bag she has inside, a much larger than the bag, what looks like a bowl. This will fit around your head and you can breathe in it.
All right.
Wait, is the issue here about breathing it in?
I don't know.
Because I don't breathe.
Most of us don't breathe, actually, if you think about it. But yeah, I don't. Maybe that will work, right?
I can hold on. I'll try and guinea pig it real quick, and I'm gonna just and hold my breath and walk into just a little ways into this mist to see if it starts affecting me, even though I'm not breathing.
Okay. Hey, Alex. Go. So, actively holding your breath. To do that is a con save.
Okay. That is. Do I still have bless on me?
No.
Okay. It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay.
That's with the
So-
-4.
Yeah. So essentially what occurs here is you're trying to hold your breath, but you, despite yourself, breathe in. And in that case, as it occurs, there we go. You begin your hair here all over your body begins itself to turn blue, and then it glows blue in 5 feet.
And I come back out of the mist and I was like, okay, so they didn't work. I breathed a little bit.
Well, here, let me try. Are you gonna be okay? Are you blue now?
Yes.
I have no idea where the necklaces of adaptation are for everybody. If they're all gone. But
Mortis has one. It just takes an hour to attune.
that's right.
Do we feel like this would dissipate within an hour for us to attune to it, or
It would move large. You're trying to do something right now to prevent it from moving throughout.
Here, if anything, I can try that ritual with the emerald thing.
Well, maybe walk into it first and see if you also transform and turn blue.
Huh. Okay. And Luna walks over to it.
Okay. Now with you do not breathe.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to be affecting you.
Cool. Am I blue?
No?
Oh. Well, I mean,
come here?
guess it's not affecting. I'll walk back over.
And realizing Lithra is probably the smartest one here and can also not breathe, Mortis will turn to Lithra. Do you want to do it? I'm worried about your arm.
I can try. And she tries to move her arm. Does it function still, or is it?
It does not have joints, so it just.
Well, I might have some trouble with spellcasting from now on, but
Is
I
your
wonder-
arm a dead archfey now?
what?
Is your arm a dead archfey now?
Why is this a dead archfey?
Well, when we went into the caves with the blue crystals, that said it was a dead archfey, and now your arm is.
Oh, I don't know. Will it answer me if I ask it? But also I wonder if dying ones will
Don't
fix
do
it.
that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, is it an undead archfey now?
No, no, stop, Jackson. Stop.
But yeah, I can try to help with the ritual. I think, I don't know. I don't know if Luna, Charlotte, and I can do it together. We don't need to breathe after all.
Well, I'm mostly worried because you're supposed to gather all the crystal around, and I'm worried it might gather your arm.
Mm,
Well,
Well, if anything, I can use a beat of force to kind of maybe entrap it once we have it, and we can like send it up.
What does
And
a beat
away?
of force do?
It basically, it's like so it's basically like a sphere.
Okay.
And it's about a 10-foot. It's about a 10-foot sphere, and it basically makes it weightless, so we can try to get it out of.
Wait, can you move while you're in it?
I can, yeah, but it only lasts. Technically, it lasts for 1 minute. So I would say let's put that stuff in there, and then we can try to get it out of the town.
But we need to keep it where we can get it and keep it safe after we. Right?
Do you want to take it with?
Mortis will turn to Honor, and do you have a lead box that we could borrow? Talking to Honor.
yeah, you have some what? Do you have a box?
Do you have a lead box we can borrow?
That's actually fairly standard. I'll go get it.
Great.
Cool. So, in this time, does Charlotte try to rejoin, or is she hanging out with people? What's Charlotte doing?
I don't think Charlotte knows what's going on, but she did get to the shelter, and so she had flown into it.
Yeah, so she
And,
saw the explosion and everything, right? And so I was just curious
Okay.
if she stays or she goes.
Well, according to what they said, this thing had like a what, like an after effect or a fallout.
Where you are, you don't really see that. You just kind of saw the big flash,
Huh?
and that's
Okay.
kind of where you're kind of seeing where your friends were.
Okay, so I know what I would do. The first thing is to make sure the people here are okay, because that's kind of what I was asked to do. So, I would kind of make my rounds, make sure everybody is kind of bundled up, and look safe. Does anybody look like they need any type of help?
For the most part, thanks to your quick action, coming in, grabbing people, everyone a little startled, and a lot were sleeping here too, but they seem okay.
Okay, so then I will go ahead and I'm going to sit down because the devil would be gone by now. And I'm going to cast, open up my mind for ascending. And I think I would send it to maybe Moradis. And so I would just send Moradis. It's Charlotte. Just checking to make sure you're still alive. Hope everyone else is too. Are you all making your way to the shelter?
Mortis will reply, everyone's still alive. There's a cloud of blue dust that we need to deal with. This is still weird.
I would send back. Should I stay here with the people, or do you need my assistance with the dust stuff, or what's going on, buddy?
It's probably good to regroup. We could probably use you to help with keeping the crowds away.
All right, so I would go outside, and then I would cast my I I don't know if casting a spell here is smart or not. Does it look like it's smart? Is there blue stuff out?
So right where you come out, there's not blue just yet. Closer to them, you start to see the blue mist.
All right. How far away from me? I'm trying to see if I should use a dimension door to get closer.
You could probably safely do a dimension door if you wanted.
Okay. So I will dimension door myself closer and then make my final walk to the group. Hi, everybody. Save the town.
Nice. Good job.
Where's my ghouls? Oh, there they are.
Weren't they in the hole?
Are they dead?
The ghouls are vaporized, yeah.
Oh, no. I guess that we were just a ghoul interrupted.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
Oh, no. Those were my friends. I'm a terrible mother, Jackson.
Well, you can mother.
Well, they were like my little children. I was teaching them life lessons.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
we'll do a funeral later.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm pretty. I have to breathe, so I'm currently apparently really bad at it, with holding my breath, or else I'd definitely go in there. So Lithra, what do you think?
About?
Well, we need someone smart enough to do the magic ritual inside of that also doesn't need to worry about breathing. And that's you and Luna and Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm okay with doing it. Luna, Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone know a way to bring back an arm once it's gone?
Well, I don't know. Well, there is some spells that do that, but I don't know if I know them. But I mean, I could try to Greater Resto it at some point, but
Also,
other than that,
if we cast a spell on your crystal arm, Lithra, does that count as, like, does it have the same reaction as the crystals do when you cast spells around them?
I certainly hope not, because what if I cast a spell like myself?
Maybe you could do like a little small one and see what happens. What if you can cast through it and it does something awesome?
Or it might turn my eyeballs into like walking thingies and attack me?
you want me to try to identify it?
Do you have eyeballs, Lithra?
Yeah, they just look different from yours.
Oh. I mean, can you identify it without using magic?
I may
No.
identify as magic. But...
I could clean it with a little presto.
Oh. Well, how about we do the ritual to collect the dust first, and then we'll figure out what to do with my arm.
Okay.
Does it look edible?
Edible?
Or is it, well, I'm just trying to figure out if it looks flesh or if it's
Maybe
stone?
Luna can make you a new arm.
It's crystalline.
Crystalline.
You know what? We can come back to the shop and we can see about fitting you. Well, first let's try to make sure we can give you
that's
a
a later problem.
regular.
Sorry.
Then we can. Good idea though. I like it.
So who's going?
I guess we are.
Yep, we all do it together.
Yes.
Great. Here's the stuff. Go do it.
Lithra,
Great.
Scarlet, and Luna. Okay.
The platinums.
Very good. In that case, who is leading? Someone who's kind of directing the other two. So, let's do it this way. Actually, tell me, like, describe the ritual that you feel like this is doing, as your characters would be helping, because they all do magic very different ways.
I think Lythra is trying to use her understanding of like arcane knowledge to see how this ritual is supposed to function from the description of the arcanist, and trying to do it like as per description and such.
Mm-hmm. So looking at it, like, okay. And what's Charlotte?
I mean, do we have words we're supposed to speak?
It's a lot of like moving this jade dust that you have around.
Oh, well then I will move it with my dance.
Okay, so you're dancing. Whoosh. And then what about Luna?
I was afraid you were going to come to me. I'm trying to think of what or how I can make that happen.
You just put it in the shotgun and confetti. Just
You know what?
sorry.
I mean, I was gonna say I'll bring out. You'll see Luna's arm kind of transform into the shotgun, but it starts like sucking stuff in, turns into a vacuum cleaner. But I can't do that. Man.
So what are you gonna do?
I guess if anything, yeah, I'll just spread that dust around. Man, I'm drawing a blank here.
I would like to give both of them a bardic inspiration.
All right. It's fair enough. So you're just helping spread around, is what you're saying, Luna?
Yeah, just spreading
Alright.
the dust
So
around.
then I guess we do acrobatics for Luna, performance for Charlotte, and arcana for Lythra.
And you both get an extra d10.
I'll use that heroic. Is it heroic? Like, no, you just a D10, right? Can I use one of the inspos in chat?
Just one left, I think.
For this?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 19 plus a D10, right?
Yep.
That is a 26.
35.
Oh my god.
And a 30.
Nice.
Jeez.
Bring us to about average 30, which is great. So you begin, you do the beautiful dance and spread as Lythra says the words, and Lythra, you begin to improve upon the ritual on the fly, seeing errors, and this does seem to use the arcane knowledge you know, that of wizards, and As you make the adjustments, green glow suffuses the area. And you see the mist itself fade. Turn white. Like normal, and then eventually dissipate entirely. In the meantime, strands of green begin surrounding your arm. And you can feel it itch. And your fingers begin to move. And it goes from being sharp and pointed as if crystal grew and consumed it, to being polished and rounded. Really a thing of beautiful blue. Still crystal, but you can move and manipulate it like normal. And after this 10 minutes of this happening, you even see the ground that had become slightly blue, different effects. The plants that were running around the area sort of still themselves. And a blue mist comes out, and then dissipates. Until it seems you have purified the area.
Does that include me?
You were purposefully standing away.
Perfect.
Mortis, I don't think it worked. I'm still blue.
Yes, you are.
Some blue dust comes out, like just blue smoke.
So did it use up the scroll?
So it actually did not. This wasn't so much spell scars. It was you followed it as it was ritually cast. You followed it as a ritual. So you still, in fact, have it.
But it probably did use up the jade dust, right?
Yes, you're out of jade.
Okay. I think we just need to get some more jade dust, Jackson.
Fire.
Wait.
I'm sending you stuff about this arm.
Is it specifically jade or does an emerald work? Is there a difference? Could it be any green dust from a gem? Because I have this emerald worth 1,000 gold.
It is just jade.
Put it back in my bag. I wonder how long I'm gonna glow blue. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't look terrible in blue, but I have an interesting question. Harper is always shades of gray. Is she currently also glowing blue?
I think it probably depends on how much of your connection. You can decide that. I think you decide how that connection works for you.
Okay.
I mean,
Then
look on the bright side. There's a lot worse things than glowing blue. And also, do any of you know why I came here?
Better question, why did you show up and knock me unconscious?
I didn't knock you unconscious.
Oh, I felt it. You casted magic that I like. My heart started beating really fast, and then I blacked out.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry that your heart was weak and you got a heart attack. I apologize.
No. That's not what happened. That's happened to me before. Elvania cast it on me, and it was like I ate too much candy, and then at the end of it, I crashed. Like I also ate too much candy, but this felt immediate.
Well, I gave you the other option of being a T-Rex. That probably would have worked better. You see,
Did you punish me for not being a T-Rex?
Well, you see, there's a problem. I'm kind of too powerful for my own good. So, like, arcane magic, like, flows through me, but too much of it, so weird things happen, like getting transported to other planes, or being able to cast things really well, or sometimes I turn into pod plants.
Did you also breathe in the blue dust? Is that why you do all that stuff?
No.
Oh.
I was born like this.
Oh. So maybe like your mom took a lot of blue dust.
I don't know.
Oh.
By the way, I am Ashara.
Oh, I'm Jackson.
Moradis. And Jackson, I think it might be a bit like these raps. In terms of the way maybe Ashara is made of the same things as these raps.
Crazy Fey magic?
Sounds like. Unpredictable.
Yes, very unpredictable. I'm not Fey, though.
Have you ever made an elephant show up?
No, but I have transformed myself into a goat before.
Oh. What's that like?
Not very much fun.
Oh.
Considering normally when you use the magic, you're in a fight. So imagine fighting something, and then all of a sudden you're a goat and you can't do anything that you would normally do. But things are still attacking you.
But you get headbutt on.
Yes.
Wait, was there a possibility that instead of a T-Rex, you turned me into a goat?
I have never seen that happen, but
Of course not, Jackson. She would have turned you into a newt, obviously.
A newt?
You'd get better.
Well, I go up to Lithra and I'm like, high five. Good job.
She high fives you with the crystal arm.
It's awesome. Also, ow. And I go up to Charlotte and I'm like, high five. Good job. You did it.
I open up my mouth.
No, what the?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, and I just hold up my hand.
No, there wasn't a biting offer. That was a celebratory.
Oh,
high
I
five.
thought you were offering me something. I don't know.
Also, Luna, high five, but gentle with the metal.
So gently tap your hand.
Nice.
Lithra, do you want me to try to chew on your arm?
Oh, wait, why?
Just to see if it's something that can be broken through?
It's my arm now, and I can use it. So like,
Oh,
maybe not.
well, I didn't know that. I just got here.
I
Wait,
didn't know that either. But
Did you feel the high five?
a little bit, yeah.
That's cool.
Well, how'd you get an arm? I don't have an arm.
You have 2 arms.
Yeah, but they're not cool arms.
Well, she was in the middle of the magic tornado when it went off.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I made a really bad decision. I was thinking like if I could
No.
dispel it, nothing would happen, but things happen. So
It worked out awesome.
Honor comes back with the lead case. And as she's hearing this, she goes, "You saved, I believe you saved the entire city, Lithra."
oh, that was, I think, unintentional byproduct of the experiment, but I'm glad it happened.
Well, unintentional or not, I was able to grab some stuff as I came out, and she has the lead box, but she also has a bag. She goes, it's commonly referred to as a bag of holding. And I thought a suitable reward should be in here. But it's kind of full. You don't want to put anything else in it.
What happens if you put more stuff in it?
It all goes away.
How do you know when that's about to happen?
500 pounds or so.
So you can't just put things in them willy-nilly and they stay in there?
No, it's best to keep track of it, or it could be real bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'll go look at my bag of holding.
I once heard there was a necromancer who filled a bag really full and it broke.
Oh, man. It sounds like the saddest story ever.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But she hands over, and it's a big, large bag, weighs about 50 pounds. It's just so what you all did. So, as far as I'm concerned, the league has paid you
Wait, what'd they pay us?
this.
What's
Bag of
this?
holding.
Oh, the thing in the
And-
holding.
And what's
Now we
in the
have like
bag?
9 of them.
Okay. Should we open up the bag of holding?
Right now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you gave us something to look at.
I
well-
mean,
Perhaps we should wait
She
until.
she kind of looks around. She goes, it's fine. And she reaches in and she pulls out a handful of platinum coins.
Wow.
She drops them back in. She goes, "You're fine quite a bit."
I see.
That's awesome.
Well, I helped some people at the shelter.
Thank you. So I will tell you, this is a bag of holding with 5,000 platinum.
Dang.
Yeah.
We need to go shopping, guys.
I need a nap first. I feel weird. Like, normally when I go unconscious and then wake up, I don't feel like this. But I still feel kind of woozy.
Oh,
It's
that'd be
weird.
about 4 days or so.
4 days?
It'll get better over time. Listen, don't complain too hard for me saving your life.
Wait, you brought me back?
Yeah.
Oh. Usually it's Brazen Edge or Nana. But thank you.
They were occupied.
So
Yeah,
did-
that was crazy.
so they gave us a box and a bag.
Lead
that
box,
what-
which you asked them for.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Mortis did. And then a bag of holding.
Well,
Speaking of, the crystal from what we collected, we should deposit it in that box.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, you gave her the crystal, so she'll come back with the lead box. I'm not sure what you wanted her to do or keep it, but whatever you
Well,
want her to do, she'll do.
The intention is to store the blue crystal in the lead box.
Okay, and you wanted it back. Okay. I
Well,
wasn't quite sure. It was like, whatever she doesn't care, so she will do what she
don't necessarily want it back, but
She'll keep it. She goes, the League would be really interested. We could figure out what's going on with this.
The League already knows all about it. Why do you think it was down in the bottom of that
keep
tower?
saying that. Well, maybe Seraphina and I then would take it as a personal project and won't tell anybody.
that I can live with.
So you are going to take on Seraphina?
Yeah. I mean, if you, I guess, as long as you all don't want me to come with you.
No, I think that's the best place for her, is having somebody to watch after her and learn some ropes.
You know, this kind of things. I think I'm going to head there tonight.
Okay.
Listen, now, seeing all of this, am convinced you all stumbled onto something horrible. Someone is doing something. Maybe those people are claiming to be the League. Or maybe some people working for the League as as mercenaries are going to a degree that is way beyond their charter. But I don't trust. If you guys are the only ones discovered this and you've left that girl alone, I'd rather get there.
Yeah. If you're going to Amon via the Traverse Junction, you can see that the League is using the blue crystals there.
Should we also be going to Amon?
Well, we have to go to Gat Shadow.
Oh, okay.
I think, right, guys? Isn't because that's where the trail leads?
We should try to figure out what we're walking into first. We've made some assumptions about what we're chasing, but I'd like to investigate that trail a little more before we dive in head first.
Right.
Yeah, diving in the head first sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
She takes nothing out of her pocket. This black stone, kind of carved, looks almost like a raven. She'll hand it to Jackson.
Oh, thank you.
She goes,
Did you carve this?
I did.
It's pretty.
Can talk to me once a day with that. Now, keep in mind, certain places I might be where they don't work. So don't freak out.
Okay.
And if you call me every day with stupid shit, I will beat the crap out of you. So make it worth the time.
Can you call me with this?
I can.
Oh, that's cool. You can call me with stupid shit. I don't mind.
Can you use it to scry on us?
She goes, it's not its function, but that they're paired. I guess you could use it to get a better eye on me, and I could use it to get a better eye on you. And that,
Well, my intention,
but they don't.
The idea I just had was if we get into a situation where we have stuff going down that would suggest
Evidence.
proof that the League is involved. We could use this to call you and tell you to scry on us.
Interesting. Just kind of thinks for a moment. And that might work. Again, it would help a bit if you. It would definitely make it easier if you want that to concentrate on letting yourselves be seen. In addition, anywhere where this will work, I should be able to scry on you. But if it doesn't work, I can't. Anything that would block this would also block that ability.
Oh, wait. And I reach up and I just, a small tuft of hair, fur, just, a little blue glowing fur. I heard this helps.
She quickly takes it, puts it in a jar. She opens up. You see a lot of little bits of people. She goes, including blood vials. She goes, "Oh, I'll just keep that right there."
Okay. Thanks for this.
She just goes, "Want to get Seraphina's blood on this one?"
Charlotte holds out her hands as if she's going to get something.
She goes, "Oh, sorry. This is my private collection."
Oh. Okay. Well, I can always call you too, you know. I know how to do that.
Indeed. Good. But that will always get through. Well, I'm glad you have the ability. I just thought the more people can get a hold of me, the better, in case you do need something. She looks... You, Charlotte. She goes, Would you be interested in paying a price to make your life a bit easier?
Whoa! What's going on here? Okay, tell me about this. What's going on?
I'm very good at what I do. And I understand blood more than most people.
Uh-huh.
So, you were good here. I'm willing to help you, but I would make sure that if you did anything particularly evil, you'd pay a hefty price for whatever I would give you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm good. I mean, I'm a good person.
Okay.
I don't do evil stuff. I mean, I used to do evil stuff, but I don't anymore.
I'm inclined to believe you, so I will work on it.
Okay.
The item with its drawbacks, but not really a drawback if you are telling the truth, and you are what you seem. And we understand each other. I didn't want to hide it, because that's just, you don't do that to people who've helped you.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Just let us know how it goes.
And she nods and makes a quick cut of her hand as a pool of blood forms at her feet. And she slowly sinks down into it.
What?
And the blood closes up and vanishes.
That was cool.
Does that not get infected?
I don't know, and all the blood's gone, but that was really cool.
Maybe I should style my teleport after something cool.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So who is this? I look at Ashara.
Yeah. She just shut up out of nowhere. She shut up out of nowhere and tried to turn me into a T-Rex, and then I didn't want to be one, and so she knocked me out.
Oh, I've turned into T-Rex before. So Ashara, do you do magic?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know how I know your name. But I'm Charlotte.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ashara.
There we go. So Ashara, do you do magic?
Yes. Sometimes I do magic. I can do magic. Sometimes magic can do me. It depends.
What does Ashara look like? Again.
So she has a dark hair, human and a very like pale complexion. Like her robes are. She's wearing mage's robes and she's like very like tightly knit, but yeah, at the same point in time and she's in her early 20s, but you can see like she's used to like just going a little bit of everywhere at times. Like she kind of expects the unexpected at any given time.
So you're pale. So do you what's your diet like?
Food?
Mm-hmm. Any specific kind of food you like? Do you see anything appetizing at the moment?
Not particularly. I mean,
okay.
Planar travel can make you not very hungry at times.
Sure. Okay. I'm just checking. So, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just going to introduce myself. I'm Lithra. Nice to meet you. And your magic is super cool.
Oh, thank you. Yours as well.
Are you heading back to the plains?
I don't know yet. I mean, it normally goes. I tag along places, and then I cast magic, and then random things happen, and sometimes I disappear, and sometimes I don't.
Well, you seem pretty useful in that fight. I mean, if you want to tag along for a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that sounds alright until I disappear again.
Sure.
Hey, Ashara. By this point, I think Luna would have heard her name said a couple of times. So she'll introduce herself. Hey, I'm Luna. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Luna. Nice to meet you as well.
What's your position on undead?
They're dead but not dead?
Sure. Any judgment calls you've made or moral stances you've had regarding the undead?
I mean, they're undead. I mean, just like anything else, if you attack me, I attack you. If you don't attack me, I don't attack you.
Okay,
I mean,
you seem cool. I think that's a good code to live by.
I think you're an amazing person, Ashara. Most people don't think like that.
No.
I mean, it's best to mind your own business. Plus, when you randomly do things, I mean, it's kind of easy to make enemies or friends or just kind of learn to just go with the flow at times.
If you saw a vampire feeding on someone, but also healing the person that they fed on, would you consider that to be a neutral thing?
Depends on the situation, and I probably would. I mean, I that's hard to say. I mean,
Okay, fair enough. Maybe it's worthy of a good discussion at some point in the next 7 days.
and you can feel like you can see like she starts like reaching out, just out of the middle of nowhere, just to see if like, am I teleporting myself yet again? Like, trying to make sure she's in real reality. Like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, so Shar, we might need to go fight something really soon. Like, so this city was under attack by a bunch of elementals, and we don't know what exactly. It might be a black dragon for no particular reason, but so yeah, that's happening. Do you want to come with us?
Sure.
And was I the only one who thought it was weird that Honor gave Jackson that thing and then said, "Don't contact me for any dumb reason"? And I'm sitting here like, well, why'd you give it to Jackson? Because he's going to contact you every day.
No, it was an important guardian thing. That's why I got it.
Okay.
And it's not going to be dumb. It's going to be important when I use it.
Okay, so what would you send?
I don't know. It's probably going to be situational.
Like what?
Like
What's the situation?
Like, so if we go and hunt the black dragon, and we find out that the black dragon has a big collar around its neck and is being controlled by the Lament Undoing Zenith, then I'll probably send a message to Honor being like, we need you to look on this so that you can see that this whole dragon is being controlled by the League.
Oh, I misjudged you, Jackson. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Are you pooping? But no, definitely only because she'll probably take it away. She said she'd punch me or something if I used it for things, and I don't want to get it taken away.
She also has your fur now, and she could probably cast a curse on you.
Yeah, that'd be bad. I don't need another curse. Apparently, it's going to take 4 days for whatever this is to wear off, and I'm not even talking about the blue stuff. Who knows how long that lasts? I might just be blue forever.
Well, blue's a good color. It's the color of my ribbons.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's just going to be really hard if we're trying to be sneaky.
Well, now there are 2 Shars in the group. Got 1 Shar and 2 Shar. Like Team Shar.
And as I think about being sneaky, Harper walks over to Jackson, and something interesting happens. And she reaches out, and her form kind of moves through
Jackson, and she sort of merges, like her fur and the form of her merges into Jackson, and I'm casting Veil of Dusk. And it's almost like Harper becomes this shadowy form around Jackson. And mechanically, this gives me a boost to my armor class and gives me advantage on stealth checks. But I'm wondering what effect it has on this blue glow around me.
Blows up.
So what's the effect of the blue glow around you?
Right, because I assume this blue glow just hampers stealth checks.
Yes.
But the Veil of Darkness gives me advantage. So does it turn a stealth check into a straight roll?
So Veil of Darkness is a 2024 spell?
It is... Oh, it says Humblewood campaign settings. Do we have access to that? I guess I didn't check that until just now.
People have, so it's fine. I have to see. So does it just grant advantage?
It grants advantage on stealth checks and a +1 to armor.
Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't have the effect of subduing light, though, right?
So it says it cloaks me in shadow, a veil of darkness and silence.
Okay.
But it doesn't mechanically say anything about light, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I'd say probably would still do that. It just like the biggest thing is that people might be able to see. They might not know who you are, but might go, "Oh, look, there's a light coming over the top of this thing they're hiding behind."
Okay. And it's like, and then she move, and then the shadows shift off of Jackson and reform into Harper, and the blue glow returns. Like, it's like, oh, that was weird. But maybe I think it might be hard for me to be stealthy with this glow. I don't know. We'll find out.
I've been wondering something. I want to try to look in on the dragon we poked to see if it's still on this plane, because we're not even sure if it's that one who's messing with Westrun.
Wait, you guys poked a dragon?
Like, we didn't intentionally poke it. We were sort of looking around a
Did
plane.
on accident.
Yes.
How do you accidentally poke a dragon?
We didn't even physically poke it. We were just looking around a plane under a acid lake, and we thought it would be cool to like look around in it. And I did arcane eye, and like sometimes they can see invisible stuff. Yeah, so it went really badly. But
Wait, if it saw your thing from before, can it see you again if you look in on it?
yeah, but it wouldn't know it's me.
Oh. Okay.
How big was this dragon?
Super big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It tried to melt us with acid.
Wait, if you guys were looking with that in arcane eye, how was it able to acid you?
It flew through a portal and down a tunnel, and we ran from it. And it was just like, it was kind of an indiscriminate acid spraying, and we just happened to be there, I think.
It turns out it's really fast.
It was super fast.
Alright, so you're gonna scry.
Yeah, try to scry on this dragon. Like, I guess the first objective is to determine if it's still on this plane. If it's not, then it's all good. But if it is, I need a wisdom save.
Okay. So what should you see?
21.
All right. You let your. Well, what is your focus for this?
A silver mirror.
Okay. Is it somatic?
Oh, wait. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What happens?
15, I'm good. Oh,
You're good? Okay.
yes.
Oh.
So, you allow your senses to go into the silver mirror as you start to sort of look around within it here. And in the mirror now, you can see the form of this enormous black dragon, pieces of its skin burned away. You can see its skull beneath, though clearly alive and breathing. It looks. It's in a dark cave, but there are four orbs of green light that seem to float about as it is using its claws to cut and shape stone. Occasionally put some acid from its mouth onto the claws and use that to get a better rounded edge. And you see it working out the details of two long ears sticking up. As it pulls away to look at its work, you see stone statues beautifully carved of you, of Jackson, and the majority of your party. Some are more in progress, but they are working on them.
Is there anything magical about the way it's doing it? Like, is it like a ritual for a spell, or?
So obviously it could be, 'cause there's a lot of things you can do with magic, but I'll let you do. It's odd because you only have a certain viewpoint, but I'll give you Arcana. It's just you can roll really high, I know, but it is going to need a higher roll.
Okay. That's 30 on Arcana.
Okay. $30. So 30, you're able to work out based on the tiniest runes that's able to put onto Jackson's that you assume are on the others, that this will be able to look like a perfect copy when completed. And that they could send copies of you out into the world under their perfect control by animating the stone.
That is so cool.
Time goes by. They just keep going, making sure they get every detail they can, as close as they can. And as the spell ends, we will end for tonight. Been watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.